Hi, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Kemp. Today we're going to be starting brainstorming for some poetry. So, just like in opinion writing and story writing and nonfiction writing, good writers always plan. And in poetry, they plan as well. So, we're going to do some brainstorming and some planning for some poems that we're going to write later on in the week. So, a lot of poems involve not just like what you see, but they involve all five senses. So our five senses are seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling. So a lot of times people who write poems, poets, they will try to use as many of their senses in their poems as possible. So that's why our brainstorming sheet looks like this. There's a box for each sense. I see, I hear, I smell, I taste, and I feel. So I am going to pick a different topic than you are going to use today in Seesaw. Your topic is going to be about spring, but I am going to choose a different topic and kind of show you like how to do it with my topic. My topic is going to be the beach. It's my favorite place. I'm writing the beach. And now when I'm planning or when I'm brainstorming, I don't need to use full sentences. I'm just going to write a few things that I see, that I hear, that I smell, that I taste, and that I feel. So I see big waves. I see lots of people. And I see sandcastles. I'm going to move on to what I hear. One of my favorite sounds at the beach is the waves crashing. I hear waves crashing. A lot of the times when I go to the beach, I listen to music while I'm there, so I'm going to put music. And one more thing that I hear, I'm going to say children playing. I smell. Smell is a little bit harder. But I feel like there's a certain smell of like the salt water that you can smell when you're at the beach. So I'm going to put I smell salt water. And then depending on if you're eating something at the beach, usually you'll probably have the smell of what you're eating. So I could add whatever if I was eating something, I could add like a snack there. I'm just gonna leave salt water for that one. I taste. So if you're not eating anything at the beach, you probably aren't really gonna taste anything. So that one can be kind of tricky to include, but sometimes you are eating things, and sometimes your poems are about like food or other things, so that's how you would use I taste. But I'll pretend I was eating something at the beach. A lot of times when I'm at the beach, I like to eat things that are cold or things, usually just things that are cold. So like fruit or like ice cream, or I love to have like lemonade at the beach. So maybe I'll say I taste lemonade and ice cream. Not at the same time. And then I feel. So things that you feel. So a lot of times at the beach, it is breezy. So I feel a breeze. I also usually feel the sun. Like, you know how when you're outside and it's really, really sunny and you can kind of feel the sun on your skin. So I can feel the sun on my skin. It feels really hot usually. And what else would we feel? The water, if you're in the water, and the water at the beach is usually cold, so I'm going to put cold water. Okay, so when I would go to write my poem, we're going to write poems tomorrow. Today, you're just doing this brainstorming part. I don't have to use everything that I wrote in my planning or in my brainstorming in my poem, but this is just a good way to get some ideas, so that when we do go to write our poems, we, have some thoughts already together, and it'll be easier for us to get started. Okay, so I want you to try to do 2 or 3 of each of your 5 senses. So I only did 1 for smell. Maybe I'll say I smell ice cream too, because ice cream has a certain smell to it. Okay. So try to do 2 or 3 for each of your 5 senses, for seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling. Okay. Go ahead on to Seesaw, and you're going to see something that looks a lot like this, and your topic is about spring. So you're going to do what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, and what you feel during the season spring.